Welcome back. My name's Joanne, and today is going to be my January TBR. First off, I'm sorry if you can hear the laundry. My room is right next to the washer and dryer. But I know it's been a long time, and I've had an awful last couple months, but here we are. I had like very consistent migraines. It was not a good time, and I was like in a slump kind of, but I decided that I want to do UNO. Like, I want to keep doing it. I want to do it for next year. I do need to get my notebook. So yeah, I am planning on doing a 2023 goals video. There we go. And just talking about that. I don't have a ton of goals that I set for myself, but I have a couple. So since I haven't done UNO in a couple months, obviously I don't have any punishments, but yeah. So I have my cards, which each have prompts to them, and I kept basically all of them the same. I just changed my wild card to a mood read. I promise I'm not looking at them. Oh yeah, but for a draw 4, I guess I'll talk about like the special cards. So a draw 4, I have to pick 4 books. I've decided to just do 4 books from my TBR jar, which has all the books on my TBR that I've not read, and it's a lot. So, and then a draw 2, I have to pick 1 prompt from this little tin and pick 2 books for that 1 prompt. Wild card is a mood read. Blank cards are non-bookish prompts. And then there's a swap hands card, which I decided to do a book from someone else's TBR. Okay, this is not, here we go. Okay, and then I guess I might as well just go through everything. So the different colors, yellow is a random pick, and I can make a stack and randomly pick it that way. Red is a pull pick. Green is a friend picks. And then blue, I get to pick because blue is my favorite color. And then so the numbers, so 0 through 9. 0 is a short read, which for me is less than 350 pages. 1 is a book that's a part of a series. 2 is intimidating. 3 is author different from you. 4 is picking a prompt. 5 is a book that's highly anticipated. It doesn't have to be like a new release or anything, just a book that I'm really excited to read. 6 is a book that was recommended to me. 7 is a book that has been put off. 8 is something that has been recently hauled. And then 9 is a big book, which is anything over 500 pages. And then on my other rules, I'm going to be drawing 4 cards, and I'm currently like, yeah. And I do have a punishment if I don't read all of my books within the month, and that is to pick out 1 book for my TBR jar. So, yeah. So, these are all shuffled. I might mix around, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna mix around these a little bit because my new books end up on the top. Let's pick the first card. I promise I didn't look at it, okay? I'm so nervous. A blue 8. That means I get to pick the book, and it's a book that I recently hauled. That is so exciting. That's very exciting. Very exciting. Okay. So the next card is a blue 1. So I get to pick the book, and it's a part of a series, right? Yeah. One is a part of a series. So I get to pick a book that's a part of a series, and I know exactly what I want for that one. Okay, next card. A skip. I don't have to read anything. I skip this. The last card is a red draw 2. That's okay. Makes up for the skip, right? So that means I get to pick one of these prompts, which I got rid of a lot of them. But if you have any prompt recommendations, leave them in the comments below and I'll add them in here. But let's see. I don't have that many in here anymore because there were a lot that I was like, I don't want that prompt. Why is this in there? Let's pick a prompt. Title starts A to Z. I don't like this prompt. But you know what? I picked it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick one letter and both of my books have to start with that letter, or if I can only find one, then I will have to pick another one. And yeah. Let me get out my handy dandy laptop. Get up a random letter generator. Or maybe I'll just pick 2 letters. Because I have to pick, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just pick 2 letters. I'll pick one. I'll pick one and see if I can do that. Okay. So here's that. So this is what came up when I first opened the website. Generate random letter. W. Let me go see if I have even one book with W. And if not, I'll just come back to pick another one because, yeah. So I have all my books picked out. It didn't take that long. Surprisingly enough, I do have 2 books that start with the letter W. So the first card I picked, well, the first card I pulled is a blue 8, which meant I get to pick a book that I recently hauled. And for that, I decided to go with The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. I've been wanting this for so long, so I think I got it at Target. But this was recommended to me. I was told that I would really enjoy this, so yeah. Very excited to read this. I guess I'll read the little blurb about it. Each decade, only the 6 most uniquely talented magicians are selected to earn a place in the Alexandrian Society, the foremost secret society in the world. The chosen will secure a life of power and prestige beyond their wildest dreams, but at what cost? Each of the 6 newest recruits has their reasons for accepting the society's elusive invitation, even if it means growing closer than they could have imagined to their most dangerous enemies, or risking unforgivable betrayal from their most trusted allies. They will fight tooth and nail for the right to join the ranks of the Alexandrians, even if it means they won't all survive the year. That sounds insane. And then on the very back of it, it says, secrets, betrayal, seduction, power. Welcome to the Alexandrian Society. And I know there's going to be a 3rd one coming out. I don't know if it's in 2023, but yeah. I have this, and then I also own the Alice Paradox because I just recently got it from the Barnes & Noble half-off hardcover sale. Because of course I did. The next card I pulled is the blue 1, which meant I got to pick another one, and that's a part of a series. So, hear me out. So, I picked Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. Yes, I recently read this. No, I don't remember anything from it because I listened to the audiobook and I tend to zone out a lot with audiobooks, and especially with fantasies, I feel like I just can't grasp it. So I'm gonna reread this. This is the next book in Throne of Glass series for me. And then after this, I'm gonna be reading The Assassin's Blade, which is the collection of short stories, but that's not what this is about. So yeah. So in Throne of Glass, you follow Selena Sardothian, and she ends up competing in this tournament to become the king's assassin. So that's basically the first book. Like, whoever wins the tournament becomes his assassin. So she competes in it, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy this series. I remember Crown of Midnight. I read like at least half of it in one night because it was just so good. But yeah, or maybe like, I think I read like 200 pages of it in one night. But yeah, so I'm excited to read this. Technically reread, but I don't remember anything. So there's this one. And then I pulled a skip, so I don't have to pick anything for this. And then I pulled a red draw 2, which then I pulled title starts A to Z, and I got W. So I picked 2 books. I am very surprised with one of the ones that I picked. But, so the first one I picked is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. So I've been wanting to get more into classics. I've had this for a couple years now. Finally getting to it. I'm very excited for it. Never read anything from the Brontes. I've only read one classic, and that is Pride and Prejudice. And I read most of The Great Gatsby. I loved it. I think I was just reading other things so that I never finished it. But I'm gonna finish that one, okay? But, so yeah. So this one says, Wuthering Heights, Emily Bronte's only novel, remains one of literature's most disturbing explorations into the dark side of romantic passion. An unpolished and devastating epic of childhood playmates who grow into soulmates, Wuthering Heights revolves around the willfully childish Catherine and the dark Heathcliff, who, in the words of Charlotte Bronte, exemplifies the effects which a life of continued injustice and hard usage may produce on a naturally perverse, vindictive, and inexorable disposition. Heathcliff and Cathy believe they're destined to love each other forever, but when cruelty and snobbery separate them, their untamed emotions literally consume them. Set amid the wild and stormy Yorkshire moors, Wuthering Heights is widely regarded as the most original tale of thwarted desire and heartbreak in the English language. Dang. All right. I'm excited for this. I'm finally getting to it. And then the other W I picked is on my Kindles. I will have a picture of the cover right here. Kind of. And that is Wilder Girls by Rory Powers. I don't know what it's about. Can I read the blurb for it? Because I don't have it in front of me. But I've heard it's really weird, really messed up, and it's YA. And I love weird and messed up books. So I'm excited to see what I think of it. I know it's kind of mixed. Like, there are people that love it, and there are people that are like, what is this? Like, they did not like it at all. But I'm interested to see how I fall into it, and yeah. So I am currently in the middle of 2 books. I'll be finishing both of them before starting on these ones. One of them I plan to finish tomorrow, which tomorrow is New Year's Eve. And that's when I'm planning on uploading this video. We'll see if that happens. But so I'll finish that one. So I just have another book that I would like to finish before that, before I start these ones. So yeah, we'll see how next month goes. Doesn't seem too bad because I'm planning on reading Wuthering Heights like throughout the month, like a couple chapters a day, you know. But this really doesn't seem that bad. And then with Wilder Girls, I don't think Wilder Girls is that long. And it's YA, so it shouldn't take super long to read. But yeah, and I know Sarah J. Maas is very quick to get through too. Neat little stack here. So there's my TBR. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you're reading for the start of the year, what you're excited to read. Have you read any of these? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? I would love to know. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.